Our next award is our Distinguished Alumna Award, and our award winner for this year is Dr. Anne Marie Pendergast. Instituted in 1955, this award is presented to Cottey College alumni whose accomplishments in professional or human services have brought distinction to the name of Cottey College. Dr. Pendergast is currently at Duke University, where the long-term goal of the research at the Pendergast Laboratory is to define the pathways that integrate activation of diverse growth factor, chemokine, and adhesion receptors in the regulation of cell polarity, migration and invasion during normal development and cancer, with emphasis on the role of the Abel family tyrosine kinases and their targets. I'm not that she's pretty impressive. Dr. Pendergast's interest in normal and anosogenic tyrosine kinases began during her postdoctoral training with UCLA with Dr. Owen Witt, where she made seminal discoveries that define critical pathways employed by the BCR-ABL tyrosine kinase to induce human leukemias. In 1992, Dr. Pendergast joined the Department of Pharmacology at Duke University, where she had developed an active research program. Dr. Pendergast rose through the ranks to tenured professor of pharmacology and cancer biology in 2004. She was a member of the board of scientific counselors, basic science of the National Cancer Institute from 2007 to 2012. Dr. Pendergast also served as a member of the Chancellor's Science Advisory Council at Duke University School of Medicine. In 2011, she was elected fellow to the American Association of the Advancement of Science. Recently, Dr. Pendergast and her team unexpectedly found that the Abel kinases are hyperactivated in a subset of human breast cancer subtypes and are required for cancer cell polarity, invasion, and matrix degradation. These Abel-dependent processes are similar to those observed during normal development and are co-opted not only by tumor cells, but also by pathogens during the infection of a mammalian host. Dr. Pendergast's work may extend the use of approved and novel kinase inhibitors for the treatment of tumors and other pathological conditions that employ Abel family kinase to invade target tissues. Now, if you are like me and don't fully understand what I just said, but are very thankful for the brilliant and dedicated researchers that exist and hopefully develop pathways that lead to cures for cancer and other diseases, then you will definitely know that Dr. Pendergast is most deserving of this award as an international leader involving research in leukemia. Dr. Pendergast says, Cottey gave me the confidence to be an independent thinker and scientist. Cottey faculty, fellow students, and most importantly, sweet mates provided me a welcoming environment and friendships that allowed me to feel at home. Cottey College was the best place to begin my path as an independent career in the science research. The superb and accessible faculty provided the foundation for future research endeavors. Moreover, Cottey College provided unique leadership opportunities that are essential for any success in any field. Her classmates share, after attending just one class with Anne Marie, we knew the bar was set high. Two of these classmates went on to have profession in the sciences and never forgot Anne Marie's drive. Anne Marie was a member of Texas Suite in Reese Hall, and there they are. She told a suite mate that she wanted to reflect well on her family, her home country of El Salvador, and on Cottey College. Reading the words of her classmates, Dr. Anne Marie Pendergast is a legacy to Cottey College through her myriad achievements. She is at the forefront of women's leadership, a true visionary, and her legacy mirrors Cottey's future. Anne Marie is coming to who she is to become, just like Cottey College. Dr. Anne Marie Pendergast, we are honored to have you as an alumni of College.
I want to thank Sally Holland and the selection committee and all the alumni, but as she said, more importantly, I want to thank Texas Suite. And I will have the names, not only of my own class of 1977, Karen Berger, Lois Saban, who are here, as well as Gail Hewitt and Carol Brown. I also want to thank the seniors of the class of 1976, Kathy Waldecker, Sue Walker, Kim Humphrey, Margaret Bison, all of whom are here, as well as Gail Chucky, who is unable to come. And finally, I also want to thank the freshmen of the class of 1978, Cindy Clark, Cindy Dennis, Liz Parling, Lisa Easton, and Caroline O'Leary. As I indicated, I came from Latin America, and coming to college was the one place in the world that was the best place to arrive to. Not only it had wonderful teachers and amazing science, very nice close interaction between teachers and students, but it was the best place to go away from home. Definitely. It was not only fun, but what I think characterized my suite mates, and I'm sure all the other Cottey students, was the sense of friendship, and particularly what I remember about Texas Suite was a sense of compassion and a great deal of humanity, and a wonderful characteristic that all my suite mates exhibit, not only then, but obviously throughout their lives. So they're very amazing people. I also like to thank the faculty. I remember people like Reva Mackett. Was Cunningham. She was an amazing person that was very focused on international students. And I think that what people need to understand is that now the world being so small, having people all around the world hear about college is an amazing thing, because I think that we need more communication across different countries rather than insulation of countries by themselves, because that's the only hope. And also I want to emphasize that being part of the Cottey community, you heard that my research was focused very much initially on leukemia, and actually it's not that complicated. So it is not that complicated at all. So after I left Cottey, I finished my bachelor's at the University of Michigan, and then I went to the University of California, Riverside, where I met my husband. I had a wonderful woman professor who was my thesis advisor, Dr. Jolina Troy. She was really amazing. And after that, I went to UCLA to work for Owen Whitty, and that was the time where people started to identify the different molecular changes, what is happening inside of cells to make them cancer cells. And all of this information, believe it or not, came from the work of viruses. So pathogens went in, took a piece of the cellular gene, in my case was the Abelson kinase, we call Abel, but it's Abelson. And these virologists, my mentor's mentor, David Baltimore, and my mentor, Owen Whitty, initiated me into this path. And it was really a lot of fun. It's not really that difficult. It's basically, it is not. It is like being what I call my students is being a molecular detective. So all what you do is you just follow where these molecules are telling you. And I very much got involved into the leukemia research, but the type of leukemia that we work on, it was pretty much cured. So if you have the chronic myelogenous leukemia, work from Owen's lab, my lab, and many labs, pharmaceutical companies like Novartis have come up with a compound that if a person has the CML type of leukemia, you pretty much can live forever unless you become resistant to the drug, at which time there is other drugs. But soon I realized that there are other types of tumors and cancers that are really more deadly. So initially I achieved my efforts to solid tumors like breast cancer. And later on, one of our classmates, Gail Hewitt, lost her battle with lung cancer. And only then I came to realize by reading how deadly this tumor is, as opposed to breast cancer where there is huge numbers of people that can overcome that disease. In the case of lung cancer, the survival rate is only 15%, and it's become the leading cause of death by cancer worldwide. Moreover, that rate of 15% survival in 5 years has remained constant for over 30 years. So talking to Gail over the time that the last year of her life, I realized that this is an area of worthwhile investigation. So when the opportunity came, we switched to that area, and particularly understanding how these lung cancer cells, as well as breast cancer cells, metastasize and go away from their initial site to the brain and to the bone. So that's the focus of my lab. And all this energy and enthusiasm for research actually started at Cottey College, because the teachers here were so wonderful and so encouraging. Just like your previous honoree said, that if you have encouragement, it's a great deal of the battle is over. So I tell some of my best students, they have this passion inside and they have the drive, but if they don't have encouragement, many people are going to drop out of this particular path. And now, at this time in this year and years to come, this is the most fun and the best time to do science. The United States has kept the leadership for science, and hopefully we can keep it even though the funding is dwindling. And maybe people will have to become more imaginative to be able to attract more young people into the area of science, because it's really a lot of fun. It's being like a Sherlock Holmes trying to see how these tumor cells are trying to do their bad things and you want to stop them. So it's basically a mission impossible type situation. Now that I want to just thank everybody, I want to specifically thank Texas Street and have them all stand up and thank them.